right, court is back in session. Mr. Wright, you said you had a witness?
Your Honour, I'd like to call the lone survivor of the doctor's... Wrong accent. Your Honour, I'd like to call the lone survivor of the doctor's murder to the stand. Wait, it can't mean that Sarge is here. You mean Dr. Buff's reclusive son? How'd you get him to cooperate? Nothing little persuasion couldn't handle. The poor child only agreed to help if it meant catching the killer. Getting a kid like that to overcome his fear, that's impressive. This must be really important testimony for the kid to come out in public like this.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Please call your witness to the stand. Oh my! Sergeant Buff at your service, sir!
He's here as the drone, really?
Mr. Wright, what exactly is the meaning of this?
Past trauma's rendered it impossible for the witness to venture into public. Leaving home was hard enough, and it seems leaving the witnesses lobby was just too much. But I would like to continue with the testimony delivered via this drone.
I understand it must be terrible to lose one survivor like that. But testimony via remote-controlled toy? Well, let's take things for a spin and see how it goes.
Just who's piloting this trial anyway? The judge sure warmed up to the idea fast. I think the phrase you're looking for is gave up. Can you blame him? He's had testimony via parrot, testimony over a fucking walkie-talkie, testimony from a whale. This is nothing compared to some of the shit he's seen.
You disappoint. You disappoint me, Corporal Justice, to think I once called you comrade. Defend the man who killed Papa, that's full-on treason, soldier. I hereby demote you back to private.
Corporal? Private? What's he talking about, Apollo? It's a long story.
Now then, are you ready to testify, youngster? Locked and loaded, sir. Ready to rain down upon the perpetrator. Ha 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 ha. Papa met with someone the night he died. I didn't have eyes on the ground as I'd already mounted my siege defense, but I did hear him arguing with someone in his study. From my window, I saw the one designated darts get ejected from the premises. After that, the man lingered around the perimeter for some time. He must have regrouped and killed my papa in the study later. I just know it. So he was thrown out, but later returned and committed the murder, did he?
Yes, Your Honour. So the man my client saw really must have been the fleeing Mr. Arbal. Objection. Right, you backstabbing no good. I didn't kill no one.
It's the enemy! Ready all missiles and fire! Ha 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 ha! Capitalist pig, I'll tell you when the pork's strong enough.
Make up your mind. What military are you?
And that's just to taste my ultimate anti-swine weapon.
It fires missiles too?
Yes, well, the witness is all yours, Mr. Justice.
Your father met with someone? Can you be more specific?
No, I was in the midst of a crucial defensive siege operation.
Right. You're referring to how you don't leave your room, correct?
You never know where the enemy might be lurking outside the siege perimeter.
What about, school?
Oh, I don't go to boot camp, I'm a soldier. A sergeant doesn't associate with rookies still too green to fight.
With a kid like this, I bet Dr. Buff won't be getting any rest in the afterlife either.
Very brave of you to come to the courthouse today. What was that you said about a siege defense? Oh, that, well... Hold
it! Sarge, I've always wondered, who or what are you battling?
That's classified.
Even so, it may be relevant to the case. I don't know if you're the right person to be asking about things like that. That's right, such matters need to be handled with certain delicacy. I guess curiosity got the better of me.
You're all talk and no action, soldier. Out on the battlefield, it ain't the number of pretty words you put in your weapon drawer, but the number of bullets in your gun belt that counts.
Easy for you to say, you're the one with all of them.
Will the witness please tell this court what he saw and heard that night?
Hold it!
What was the argument about?
I heard things like, where's the orb, and are you Defiant Dragons really criminals? It sounded real volatile, like a war might break out any second.
So two of them had an argument about that, when Dad's going to get the orb. Did you see or hear anything else?
Yeah, I heard them arguing, and then silence.
Hold it!
How is Mr. Arbol acting?
Like a conquered trooper retreating with his tail between his legs.
A trooper? Well, I guess he does dress like he's in the military. I bet those two would have really hit it off if they met under different circumstances. Yeah, I can see that.
And so the defeated soldier was expelled, but that wasn't the end.
Hold it!
That does seem suspicious.
He kept hiding behind the trees and telephone poles and stealing glances at our house.
He couldn't exactly leave without the orb.
I bet he was angry he'd been kicked out.
Hold it!
But don't you keep your front door unlocked? If so, anyone could have got in.
That's true. Papa didn't keep our house locked up. He said there was no need because only good people in Karate Village.
And he ended up dead anyway.
Only a monster could do what they did to mankind, trusting Papa. There will be no mercy! I vow swift and terrible vengeance. I'll carpet bomb the kill with everything in my arsenal. Fire! While I sympathise with you, witness, will you please refrain from firing Gatling guns in this court?
Sarge saw Dats too. And just when I thought things couldn't get any worse. I wonder why he hung around after being thrown out. I hate to say this, but if Dats is proven to be the killer, we'll lose the orb to the plaintiff. Our only option is to prove the Defiant Dragons had nothing to do with the murder.
Objection!
I'm not sure of this one. There's something off about that statement. It seemed very reasonable to me. No, something's definitely not right if you read listen carefully. A gambler... Okay, we have seen this. I'm just gonna have to bullshit this until the console comes up, because I don't fucking know at all.
Objection!
Or I could just get it by complete fucking accident. Sarge, are you hiding something from me?
How dare you question your superior officer like that? I want to get in on this struggle-off action with Pig Boy over there, soldier.
Sorry, but I'm afraid lawyers are missile-proof.
What? Well, the defence can't explain.
It's simple, Your Honour. Just as he's able to see what's happening in court right now, Sarge was able to see what was happening in the study then. With his cherished drone, of course.
Now you mention it, and I think the answer was right before our eyes this whole time.
Sarge, you were perfectly capable of patrolling the study that night, so you must have seen something.
I'm here. What's this strange new weaponry you're using against me?
Courtroom warriors don't use guns and missiles because evidence is our weapon of choice. And the evidence has exposed your full-faced lie. My truth bomb, Sarge, has stripped your defences bare.
A truth bomb? No! Mayday! Mayday! Going down! Oh my, are you alright? Evidence. Never have I seen such fearsome ordnance.
Take it to a straight, Sarge. After all, you want to help your father, don't you?
Papa.
Yeah, you want to find out who killed him, don't you? So please, tell us what you saw that night.
It's not what you think. I didn't see anything, I swear.
You sure? You seem awfully stressed for someone who didn't see anything. Sarge, you need to answer my question.
Shut your pothole, nigga. It'll be a scorching day in Siberia before a loaded private like you orders me around.
Oh, fuck's sake. What's with him in Siberia of all places? If a scorching day is what it'll take, maybe it's time to turn up the heat. Hey, Athena, think a little therapy session might help? It could help alleviate some of his anxiety. Plus, I'm picking up a lot of discord in Sarge's voice. It usually means the patient wants to say something, but can't for some reason. In Sarge's case, I imagine whatever's plaguing him is pretty severe. In that case, I'll leave it to you and your mood matrix magic. You got it! Oh, excuse me. Your Honour, I believe that can be of help here. Time for a therapy session, is it, Miss Sykes? Yes, it'll help the witness with his anxiety, maybe even enough to testify. By all means, please bring the poor child into the light of day. But I assume this will be alright with you, Mr. Wright? Why not? It's not like we haven't all been through this before. What are you butting in for, lady? There ain't a place in the battlefield for you.
Objection!
I beg to differ, Sarge. This G.I. Jane's always ready for a fight in the courtroom. Oh. And wait till you see what I've got in my arsenal. Analytical psychology. With it, I'm going to blow a big old hole in that armour you build around your heart.
First evidence of analytical psychology. Where are these WMDs coming from? If it's about what you want, bring it on. You may have started this war, but I'm gonna end it. Corpse woman Sykes.
You got it, Sarge. Time to seek out the agony buried deep in your heart. Brace yourself. Sarah and my drone that evening. Dance and Papa rode with each other. First got kicked out, but I saw him hanging out outside. I was in my room, so I didn't know Papa was dead until the next day. Why the sadness here?
Got it!
His emotions are not out of place given the statement. Paul, are you just looking at his emotions as they relate only to a single statement? It's really important to have emotional fluctuation between different statements too. Right, thanks for the reminder, Athena. Let's try that again. Ah, not that surprised.
Got it!
That's strange. You had to be shocked when you discovered your father's body. Yet you weren't nearly as shocked then as when you saw Mr. Arbol. Normally you expect the death of someone's father to be much more impactful.
Enemy fire! Direct hit!
That is strange. I wonder what it could mean. We know he wasn't affected by his father's death as he should have been. And I think I know why. Oh? Sarge, you weren't as shocked as seeing your father's body and seeing Mr. Arbol because... Sarge, remember the truth is, you left your room that night. And that's when you saw it, your father's body.
I saw no such thing.
Really? You didn't see his body? Alright then, what did you see? Look, Apollo, we lost some noise. So just as I suspected, he really did see something. Sarge, please, tell us what you saw.
But... the moment I saw it, I couldn't bear it. I couldn't stand to lose another loved one.
Hey, am I missing something here? Is that why you weren't very shocked when you found your father was dead? Because you'd already sensed he was a goner somehow?
Maybe.
Please, Sarge, what was it you saw the night of your father's murder?
I saw...
What's happening? I don't like where this is going.
No more, please.
Help. Huh?
I've confiscated your little toy. The battlefield is no place for unauthorized equipment.
Widget! Apollo, I can't continue the session without him.
Calm yourself this instant, witness. I hereby order you to submit to your therapy session. What in blazes? Look at me. I'm judge, jury, and executioner now. I hereby convene a military tribunal.
Whoa, this has gone way too far.
Bailiff, arrest that drone this instant.
Stop resisting, If you don't come quietly up,
Fire!
give Widget back, This is crackers, this is absolutely crackers. Finally got him back. Nice work.
This witness is truly a handful. 2, 3, oh.
Miss Sykes, what's the witness's current psychological state? Let's see. He's emotionally all over the map. So his out of control emotions are in control of him, huh? Does that mean we can calm him down if we figure out the root cause? Yes, let's see what we can find. Sarge, can you hear me?
Oh. Is that you, corpse woman Sykes?
I'm here. I want you to take a few deep breaths and try to relax. Try it with me. In, out. In, out.
In, out, in, out.
And now, let your emotions take you where they will. Let it all out.
Uh, All forces attack!
That's the least relaxing breathing exercise I've ever seen.
Got it!
Doesn't seem to be because of his current emotional state. I'm sure you use a clue or two right about now. A person's personality and past shapes their emotional responses. Consider everything you know about Sarge. That's where you'll find the clues you need. Everything I know about Sarge.
Got it!
Should have gone with the obvious one, really. That's it. Sarge, you overcome the shock and fear when you saw the flames, weren't you? Was her? Yes, just 6 months ago, you and your mother were caught up in an arsonist blaze, of course. No wonder you would be extremely scared of fire. Yeah, that does make sense. And maybe your subconscious fear of fire will cause you to withdraw from the world.
What do you mean, coarse woman sacks?
In the outside world, you're bound to come across all sorts of fire. Candles, cigarettes, even the grill at a diner. Even if it's not that often, just the idea you might see them grew bigger and bigger until you couldn't shut it out.
I think you might be onto something. Candles, cigarettes, think about them since it chilled out my spine.
Wow, the things I take for granted.
Now I see. I was afraid of the fire. Strange, I didn't even realise it myself.
About that fire, Sarge, you tell me why it was burning. Stay calm, maybe it'll come to you.
Oh, I'm starting to remember. It was that relic. The relic Papa was studying. It was on fire.
The orb was on fire?
Still kind of fuzzy, but yes, the orb was burning right in front of me, in front of Papa. And there in the flames was... There in the flames was Mama. I remember, I saw Mama appear amid the dancing flames.
Wait, what? What's going on here? Maybe it's a memory from the fire that killed his mother. He might be confused on what really happened when his father died. Let me guess, more therapy? Yep, but this time it seems there's an inconsistency with his statements. I think we should be able to prove it with the evidence at hand. hope this inconsistency is the key, proving the relic really is the Founder's all.
Objection!
Damn it. Say, Apollo. Sarge saying his father was burning the orb when he was killed. Doesn't that seem funny to you? Considering what the doctor was up to that night, doesn't add up. Now you mention it, I better look through the evidence one more time.
Objection!
No, don't know this one either. Come on, consult button, help me out here.
Objection! Objection!
Really? No consult button after that? Well, I'll have to look it up then, won't I?
Objection!
Don't blame yourself, Sarge. After all, even if you hadn't passed out, the outcome would have been the same.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the time of death. Your father wasn't killed right after you left your room.
What? Explain it once, Private Justice.
You said you saw your father burn the orb, right? That night he went out to hide it in a cave. What you saw, Sarge, was something that happened before your father left to hide the orb.
Ah,
So you see, you didn't pass out right before he was killed. You passed out right before he left for the cave to hide the orb in the ruins within.
so even if I hadn't passed out,
That's right, the outcome would have been exactly the same. Because your father, Dr. Buff, was killed after he returned from the ruins. Therefore, Sarge, there's no need for you to blame yourself.
oh, I see. Private Justice, can you really say I bear no blame in this?
Why'd you ask?
Because the truth is, if I hadn't engaged in my siege defense, Papa would still be alive.
Sarge,
Papa wished nothing more than for me to lead a happy, healthy life. That's why he quit his job and moved us out, away from the big city. Even then, I didn't have the courage to set foot in the outside world. And in the end, I failed to make Papa's wish come true.
Sarge, if you want to make your father's wish come true, if that's what you really want, who's to say it's too late? Why don't you take that first step now?
My first step?
That's right. You can cast off all your regret. You can stop standing still and start moving forward. You have the power within you. I know from experience. I know what it's like to feel like you do. But only you can decide to take the first step. If you don't change your tactics now, Sarge, the victory you seek and the war you're waging will always lie beyond your grasp.
I think I understand now. I've made up my mind. As of this moment, I will suspend my siege defense indefinitely.
Eh? Sergeant Buff reporting for duty.
What? I thought you were a guy.
You're definitely not the gruff drill sergeant I envisioned. Well, my mama was in the Russian army. Right, okay. I was just as shocked, but it certainly explained a few things when I found out too. May I introduce you to Miss Army Buff, age 12? No way. Careful, soldier. Don't forget I could blow you away at a moment's notice. She's just too cute. So, have you always been in a wheelchair, Sarge? Negative. Only since I was injured in the fire. Your voice sounds awfully different from before. My drone features a voice modulation device. It's just one of my army's many technological marvels. Well, you fought me. I thought some 20-something military fanatic was in the controls. If it's all the same to you troops, I'd like to continue my testimony. I've just remembered something that is as crisp as clear as a trumpet at roll call. What do you remember? It wasn't my mother who appeared in the burning orb. It was some lady Papa had shown me a picture of a long time ago. He said it was the Holy Mother, the founder of Koreanism. She appeared right there in the burning orb. Huh? What did you say? The Holy Mother of Koreanism is in the burning orb? What does that even mean? I have a bad feeling about this. Could it be? Could this explain what Sarge means by the Holy Mother appearing in the burning orb?
Take that!
Dr. Buff's research notes, what do they have to do with this? Look at this. The burning orb, the appearance of the founder. This part points to both.
Take that!
There's a legend about the orb involving a mysterious riddle, and this song in turn is said to contain the key to solving it. If the legend's true, I believe the answer lies in this part of the song. Offer thy prayers as fervent as fire, only then shall the Holy Mother return. Well, anyone see where I'm going with this? Prayers as fervent as the fire. Ah! You're supposed to set the orb on fire? The old stanza seems to suggest the founder will appear if the orb's set on fire. Wait, so the doctor, he... Yes, Athena. He solved the ancient riddle of the founder's orb. Oh my! Papa was a great archaeologist. I believe in him, and I want to believe. I want to believe he achieved his long-time dream of solving the riddle before he died. Well, we don't know for sure until we try it ourselves. Yes, do it, Private Justice, please. I want to see what Papa was searching for with my own eyes.
Objection!
The plaintiff must object to this.
Objection!
The plaintiff will stand down and be quiet.
Objection!
You don't have the right to set a precious relic like that on fire.
Objection!
Oh, but I do. All I needed was Sarge's permission, since we still don't know if this treasure is the Founder's Orb or the Crystal of Amy Faye. Any ownership rights the Doctor had now belong to his daughter. Therefore, you've absolutely no right to stop us.
Very well, Mr. Justice. I never thought I'd be saying this, but you may burn the evidence.
Alright, here we go. Look. Apollo, the inside of the orb is melting. There's something in there. Ah. Dirk, isn't she?
Her goal leaves no room for doubt. It's the Founder herself. Face and all. I don't understand. The greatest of taboos in Koreanism is a depiction of the Founder's face. Yet here it is, hidden within this orb.
Sorry, Mr. Wright, but as you can see, the issue is crystal clear. This figure is the Holy Mother, founder of Koreanism. And based on that, it must be none other than the Founder's Orb.
Objection!
Be that as it may, Mr. Arbor may still have killed the Doctor. If so, it would render the Orb's transfer agreement null and void. Don't play dumb, Mr. Wright, the truth of the matter has already been proven. Dr. Buff wasn't killed right after Sarge saw Mr. Arbol. It happened after the Doctor came back from hiding the orb. And you've no proof Mr. Arbol was still around at the time. Your claim the Defiant Dragons are behind the crime doesn't hold water. And that means your transfer agreement is still perfectly valid. Admit it, Mr. Wright. I just burned your old case to the ground. Oh, no! I won. I actually won.
Mr. Wright, would you care to respond?
Respond? I didn't think so. Wait, did we just win? Did we actually beat the Turnabout Terror? You're amazing, Apollo.
But don't just stand there, Wright. Do something.
Well, I don't think there's any digging out of this hole. Mr. Attition Wimperson, I believe it's time for your concession speech. I've proven beyond a shadow of a doubt this is the Founder's Orb. The facts don't lie, but you obviously do, so how's that for a campaign slogan? You contemptuous peasant!
I think this is a good time to wrap up this trial. If both parties have no further objections, I'll render my verdict.
No objections here, Your Honour.
No. You can't do this. The crystal is mine. I'll lose the election if I lose that crystal.
I'm sorry, but there's really nothing more I can do. You haven't forgotten about our little chat, have you? What's going on?
Objection!
Your Honour, I object to the defence's last claim. What? I don't believe they've truly proven the relic is indeed the Founder's Orb.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, I don't think even you can bluff your way out of this one. What possible argument could you have that this isn't the Founder's Orb? About that. Oh, of course. He can't possibly have hit on something. The defence's assertion's incomplete, and this is why. Their claim the relic is the Founder's Orb is based on a legend, and that legend claims the Founder will return when the riddle's solved at last. Right, and that's what happened. The Founder was revealed for all to see. But Mr. Justice, what about the rest of the legend? According to the legend, once the Founder returned, she would bestow spiritual power upon the person who solved the riddle. You're kidding, right? Well, Mr. Justice, do you feel great spiritual power coursing through your veins? No. But receiving spiritual powers and stuff, that's just mystic mumbo-jumbo, right? Maybe so, but you're the one basing your claim on said legend. And what we saw here does not fully fulfill it, does it? No, but consequently, you cannot rightfully claim this is the Founder's Orb. What's gotten into him? Why is Mr. Wright doing this? It would appear Mr. Wright has lost a few of his marbles. That could be further from the truth, Your Honour. In any case, I believe this is a good time for a recess. Both sides will have 20 minutes to prepare. I ask all arguments be ready by then. And Mr. Wright, you do well to wash up and find your missing marbles by then too.